Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make one of my lovely bento box creations that I've been making for my daughter for a while. And this is going to require some cheese, like the hard block kind, and some ham, and some raisins that we're going to use for accents. I mean, seriously, it's really easy. Just take a piece of ham and just lay it down in there like so. And earlier I cut a piece of cheese out in the shape of a face, and it wasn't perfect on the edge, but that's okay, because what you can do is you can take your ham and you can fold it over if you want to, and do all kinds of different stuff with the hair if you like, and you can use mayonnaise to pin things, not pin things, but hold things in place if you like, and things like that there. So that's one option that you have. You can also go with something else. Get my neck piece here. I did cut out a little neck and shoulder piece here. Put that down as a layer, and then you can get another piece of ham that you like. And again, just get creative with it. It's something really simple. And you can lay another piece over top if you want to, give your little girl some bangs there, and things like that. And again, just move it around and be creative with it. I'm going to grab the raisins, and I will show you how to do that in a moment. Alright, we're back. I set my little girl, or your big girl, whatever you have, aside for now so I could show you this part. These are simply just raisins. I mean, like raisins. Since I don't have any nori or any kind of seaweed around, I use raisins as a nice backup, and my daughter will actually eat them. You can do all kinds of stuff if you want to make eyes or noses or mouths. What I do sometimes is I'll take between my fingers and I will just kind of press them nice and flat. And then if you get a nice flat clean surface, you can take a nice sharp knife and very carefully, depending on what you want to do, you can just gradually just give some even pressure there and cut it in half. And if that's the desired thickness that you want, then so be it. Or if you feel like you want to just cut that in half further. Again, this is all up to you and your creativity. You can look at pictures online of just various characters that you think you'd like. And of course, the nice thing is if you screw up, just eat it and you're okay. So anyway, I think we're going to go with this. Now sometimes you can leave it flat. Now it is sticky. Be aware of that. It is very sticky, so it can be a little on the tricky side. And what I tend to do normally is you can use, I know like a lot of Japanese moms will use chopsticks to place things so that they don't worry about getting too sticky. Or you can just use your knife. Be extra careful. Watch the tip. Or if you want to go with your fingers, feel free to go ahead. And I'm just going to move her bangs back just a little bit here. And just place it like that. Now again, I would secure these with mayonnaise if you'd like, but since my daughter's going to be enjoying this fairly soon, I'm not going to worry with that tonight. So there we go. And again, I'm just going to set this aside real quick, just so I have more room here. For the mouth and the nose, she seems to like the style where they're a little on the tinier side, and that's fine. You just cut a little bit of sliver here and there. And what you can also do is just take it and roll it back and forth in your hands, kind of like Play-Doh if you want to. If you want to get something a little flatter, if you find that that's not working, then feel free to, to just kind of keep cutting and making little slivers. And you probably all think I'm crazy, but that's okay. You wouldn't still be watching this if you didn't want to try it yourself. So just roll it. And it's up to you. You can pinch it, and depending on the raisins and stuff and the thinness, you can, bend them, make a cute little smile. So when you actually put this on, oops, if things don't move around too much. Told you, it's sticky. Oh, come on. Come on. And okay, well, I got everything placed just right. And have my little nose piece here. And again, you can, ball it up if you want to, or you can cut it in half if you like. Just give it a try. I mean, I'm just gonna give this a try, and you can use that. If for some reason you wanted to play around with the eyes, like you didn't like it, like she's like all, if you didn't want her to be too jolly, and you wanted her to be looking somewhere, you could take your raisin. Let me just set her aside here real quick. Since we have this nice skinny sliver piece here, and we also have a big fat piece here, or a nice juicy piece, we'll say. Just cut that in half. And again, it's up to you. Like if we pretend that this is like the eyelid, you can put another eye on if you want to underneath, if that's your style. If it's not, and the nice thing you can do, you can also turn it different ways, make it look like different things. So like your little character would be looking off to the side if you wanted to do it that way. If you don't like how big the eyes are, just simply cut in half again. It's the nice thing about food, just keep cutting it until you don't feel like cutting it anymore. Then you can make smaller eyes. Again, just turn it until you feel satisfied with it. And I like that, and I think that I like that, myself personally. So we're gonna go with that. So we'll move these aside and get our plate back on. So again, taking our little halved eyes here. Let's see if I can do this so that you can actually see it. So I'm just going to place it there. So I have one. I have three. Come on. There you go. Just look off the side. There's something extra super fabulous going on over there. And again, just go ahead and you can play with things as you want to. And if you want, you can add something at the bottom like a scarf, and you can choose to do like an extra piece of ham or a fruit leather or fruit roll up. You can take a piece and wrap it under there. My daughter doesn't particularly like the fruit leathers in with her ham and cheese because she doesn't like, it gets all cold and icky by the time she gets to her lunch. So this is it. This is the little girl. There are other things you can do to make things more elaborate. Like you could take, some more raisins if you wanted to, and you could place them along the neckline for just like a cute little neckline or something if you wanted to. Just something different. And again, you're actually being encouraged to play with your food. Oh my gosh. But again, just squishing things and gripping it like that. And I do mine right directly into the dish that, she takes with her to lunch. Oops, a daisy. But, just something different. And you can add earrings. One thing you can do is you can take your piece of cheese and you can take a straw, just like an end of a plastic straw, and poke it. And I don't have one with me right now, which I'm really sorry. Or if you're crazy like me and you have a fairly large fingernail, then you can just, and your hands are clean. Clean your hands. My goodness, I must go on record saying that. Clean your hands when you're handling food. My father was a health inspector for 30 plus years, so then you can make little earrings if you want to for her, or make like a little like a little flower accent if you'd like. There's some really good all natural fruit roll-ups. They kind of remind me of really thick Twizzlers, and if you cut those like you're making little half sections, you actually get these really pretty flower designs, and they can be really neat to put around for like a headband or something like that. So, so there you go. Get a good look. Oh, and that's why you secure it with mayonnaise. So there you go. You know, or we can just change that out. She's not a huge fan of raisins, so I'm probably going to add something else in there, but just for some ideas. So there you go. Or you can use cheese, like any leftover cheese you have, and you could just shape it. This is perfect since it has a nice little corner here. Just cut and make an arch. If you wanted to, take your half of a raisin and just mush it down. And then when you put it back up, you can make a little princess if you want to, or you can make a nice little necklace. It's up to you. All right, well, happy lunching.